2 days after Hurricane Harvey, while many were still waiting to get help,
we were overwhelmed by the solidarity and mutual aid witnessed across Houston. We decided to organize a discussion circle in one of the evacuation centers to document what people were feeling.
We met with 8 individuals. Some were survivors left with nothing besides the shirt on their backs, and others were volunteers.
Though they were total strangers in the beginning, it didn't take long for them to start sharing their most memorable experiences and open their hearts to one another.
So after sitting on the roof of our apartment building for a few days, just seeing lights from boats coming to get us, and then them being so helpful and so wonderful and just wanting to help so much.
Arriving at the George R. Brown Convention Center, everybody there was so helpful. They helped us with our bags, they helped us get set up, they helped us with food and water that we hadn't had in days, and just everybody being so helpful. It was just truly amazing, and I'll never forget that.
There was one couple who came in, like an older, like maybe 50, 60 years old, and the husband had to go through one line to get checked by the men, and he was just like, I got these shorts, and I got to get this shirt. It was just crazy, because like everyone in the middle of all this, like losing everything, he's still able to be like I have clothes on my back, you know? And that was the minimum that he had, but he was still so grateful for it. So things like that is just like very eye-opening for people like us that are lucky for like being here and being able to help out. We have things that we need and more.
It's just seeing like the community and even from people outside of the community come together. It's really touching because that's my home. It's where I grew up, and a lot of my friends and family still live there. It just kind of struck a chord with me, and I don't think I'll ever forget it because it's so impactful.
We asked them to reflect on how this experience would shape their attitude to other people.
I think it's made me way more trusting of people, just because there are people here from all races, all religions. You know, no matter what your creed is, everybody's here just helping each other, helping those in need. And it gives me more hope, because we lost everything. And we have so much support from the community and, you know, the nation, and even coming in from Canada and Mexico. We have so much help here to help us, and it's just given me hope and really restored my own faith in humanity.
I hate to see that it has to be a time like this for it to happen, but it just goes to show that, you know, all differences aside, we can get a job done like together, and there's never an issue or anything inhibiting that. And it can't help but put a smile on your face in a time of such, you know, I wouldn't say desperation, but of need, I guess you could say. And whether that restores your faith in humanity, regardless of what's going on, or it just puts a smile on your face, I think it makes a big difference, and I'm happy to see that playing out.
I just feel like if something like this were to ever happen again, I'd know that if I were in trouble, that I'd be fine, that everyone around me is there to help me. There would be someone there always for me, and this entire city has just proven that. Not even just the city, people from the state and even out of state that I've heard, people have come out from all over this country to help out with this. It just shows me that there's always people there for you.
The mindset that we have, everybody here sitting at this table, hopefully that they pass it forward. That somebody could say, you know, these are the people that show the love, you know, and that I want to be somewhat like them, because we all have the capability and the chance to do better, even at everything that we do. And I think everybody here at this table probably does feel like that. Like there's more for us still. Like there's still more that we can do somehow, somewhere.
Unfortunately, in the last few years, my faith in humanity has diminished completely. Could be because of the media portraying these walls that are around us by either race, color, religion, beliefs, anything. And it's amazing to go into a stadium and see everyone working together, having no regards for, oh, I can't do this, oh, you're this, oh, I don't believe in this. There's only one goal, and that is to help people. And it restores my faith in humanity, seeing everyone working hand to hand. For example, we went to Dynamo Stadium a few days ago, and we could see people in assembly lines just passing clothes down the line, communicating with each other, making jokes, having fun. just making connections that unfortunately I believe wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for such a devastating situation like this. And it's sad to say that, and hopefully the media portrays this and shows that people can work together in times of needs, and even without times of needs, people can come together and help each other, communicate, and that we're not separated by beliefs, religion, or any other factors per se.
And there was like this lady, everything around her was flooded, and except for like her house, nothing happened to her house. And so she was like, why didn't this happen to me, but it happened to everybody else? And so I guess she started talking about how like that made her realize that she was meant to help everyone else in need, like instead of sitting at home and not, just watching TV, not doing anything. Like I didn't think about it before, but now it's like, oh, like
There's a reason.
Yeah, there's a reason behind everything.
The past couple of years, I've just kind of been like, there's just been a lot of like questions in my head, like just regarding like life and faith and humanity or whatever the case is. It's just like one of those times. I think everyone has that. But right now, like this happening like now in my life, like this hurricane and this devastation, it's really like opened my eyes in a different way than I expected. And it's just like, I think what I'm learning right now, like through all of this, is just that there's just one core thing. And it's just that people want to be loved and people want to love, and that's just like the basic thing for humans, I think. And love is just a basic thing. It's so like modernized now, and it's like it's very like maybe romanticized even, but it's just like everyone wants to be loved, And I think I'm learning that it's like changing the way I'm like seeing people and like seeing myself even. So it's really crazy how like the timing panned out, but it's awesome.
Chris Cornell, I don't know if y'all, the singer to Audio Slave, he just passed away. There's a song that he wrote, it's called Wide Awake. He wrote it during the aftermath of Katrina, but his whole topic, or the whole song, the point to it was, you were asleep when you should have been wide awake. And this is exactly right. We're asleep as a nation, as a society, or whatever it is. We're asleep when we should be wide awake, which is now. We're awake. We're aware of everything that's going on.
We saw that when people have a positive discussion platform, when they're not being judged or criticized, they feel safe to connect with each other and interesting things turn out.
To conclude the circle, we asked them to sum up their insights in a single sentence.
Resurgence, coming back stronger than ever.
Hope, to keep this level of hope up.
Don't lose faith. Someone's always going to be there for you.
We gotta fight for love. Like there is no other way that it's not gonna come to us. We don't need something like this to happen again for us to be able to fight for love. It should happen every day within our lives.
I would have to say love for one another.
For me, it would have to be more unity, and we might lose that unity that we gained during this storm, per se.
Stand strong, united, even though, all this happened, we've all managed to come together, so.
Loving each other, caring for each other. At the end of the day, that's what's going to prevail.
Our realization was that if we wait for the next disaster to wake us up, that's a harsh path to rediscovering love. But if we come together in discussion circles like this, we can rediscover our common humanity and find a new sense of connection between us.